welcome to the stage, Richard Stott. Come on, come on, come on.
Hello, everybody. Let's just get into it. Okay, so I actually have a disability. Yeah, I know. That causes a lot of tension with the comedy audience, because the first thing is, you haven't seen it, and now your heads are going, Where's his fucking disability? I can't fucking see it. But I'm not going to play the game of guess the disability. I don't think that's fair. I'll bring it out. Basically, I was born with one hand smaller than the other, and it looks like a fucking monster munch. It's called Poland syndrome, but I just call it Beadle's mitten, really. Yeah. It's called, Poland syndrome. It's got fuck all to do with Poland, nothing to do with Poland. Doesn't stop people going on holiday to Poland, taking loads of holiday pics, putting them on Instagram, and hashtagging them Poland syndrome. Yeah. You'll see people at Warsaw and Krakow. I saw a guy at Auschwitz once, thought it was a bit weird. Best one I saw was two women in a bar, and it was just like, totally catching Poland syndrome here with mum in Krakow. You're not fucking catching it, Lisa, it's a birth defect. It's a birth defect caused by a lack of oxygen to the fetus when it's in the womb. That's a weird way to find out your mum's into asphyxiation, isn't it? But there you go. Yeah, that's all right, man. I hope it was fucking worth it, Mum, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, you would be forgiven for thinking that growing up with a visible disability might be quite hard at school, but I realise that to other 4-year-old lads, this is interesting as fuck. Like, seriously, they always used to gather around and be like, what happened to your hand? I'd be like, it was a fucking shark attack, lads. It was a dog bit my hand. One time I just said my dad did it to me, just left it there. Which in hindsight sort of did, didn't he? But anyway. The other way I used to just impress the lads at school was just chase girls around the playground with my hand because they were scared of it. Yeah. But like when I got into my teen years, I was trying to get a girlfriend. It was, you know, they all remembered me as a weird guy with his weird hand, right? And no one wanted to be fingered by me, did they? You know, so... No, it's happened since, don't worry. But like, But it is weird, you know, you think about going dating and stuff like that, you know, Tinder, Hinge, the apps and everything like that. I've been on them, and they're pretty discerning, you know. I'm pretty discerning myself when I was on the apps. I once swiped left on a girl because her friend looked loud, that was it. I didn't want to hang out with her. But one girl I was chatting to on Hinge, she was like, Richard, how big is your penis? I was like, on the one hand, it's average, but on the other. Sort of helped me out there. It was good fun. But I did go, what I used to do, I was really, really self-conscious, right? I wasn't exactly going to have a picture of my hand next to my face on the apps, just being like, this shit's coming on the date and you better be okay with it, you know? I used to hide it. I used to put it in my pocket, and I used to do all this posturing so I wouldn't look weird. But what I actually looked like was a sex pest with a hole in my pocket. And anyway, like I went on a date with this girl. She was a really cool photographer. How did I know this? I've been Googling her. Yeah, as we should. And the date started going really, really well, and she started holding my hand. Now, to most people, this is a good thing, but I hadn't told her about my hand yet. You've got this tactic, usually. I just wait for an emotional connection and then reveal it like a disappointing raffle prize. Yeah. You can wait for emotional connection or just do it after you come, really, but, you know... But like I was freaking out, going, she's going to notice my hand. She's going to notice my hand. And I forgot something about my hand. The nerve endings aren't fantastic in it. So sometimes when I'm holding somebody's hand, I don't know how hard I'm gripping back. And sometimes I don't know when they're trying to get out. So she just wanted to brush her hair back or something like that. And I just fucking would not let go of this woman's hand. She finally spoke up and I said, I'm sorry about this. I've got this condition with my hand. I should have told you about it. And she said, I know. I said, how? And she said, I've been Googling you. And the first thing that comes up was comedian with small hand. Which was better than what used to come up with, right? What used to come up before I got any press or anything like that was a different guy with the same name, same age, Richard Stott, rapist from Manchester. So, glad we got him off the top spot on Google. But she said, I just wanted to hold your hand at the beginning of the date to let you know that everything was okay and I don't care about that, yeah. Yeah. But it never worked out for me and her because she had this mole in her face. I didn't like it at all. But I guess I'll leave you with this. I sometimes get like I'm expected to be an inspirational comedian when I've got a disability. People are like, you should inspire hope in people. I'm like, I don't really like doing that. But I did get a message from a woman. She was like, my son has actually got exactly the same condition as you, and he's been really shy. But then we showed him some of your comedy videos, and like he loves it, and like now he wants to be a comedian, and he's in the playground telling jokes to all his friends and things like that, and his birthday's coming up. Could you possibly record a little message to give him some advice on being a comedian in the future? This guy's like called Ryan, he's like 10 years old. I thought, I'll do that. And I set up my camera and I said, hello, Ryan, it's Richard Stott, a comedian that you idolise. Stay off my fucking territory, you little cunt.